You know, at Artworks, our tagline is empowering creatives, transforming our city. Our youth come from all different backgrounds. We will employ about 200 kids every year. At least 50% of those kids will come from low-income households, but everyone, no matter their background, is transformed by their experience with Artworks.
So Artworks and Urban Sites get to work together, and it's a great partnership because we're both in the business of placemaking and bringing places back to life, whether it's an empty wall or empty building. It's all part of the same conversation that we're creating on the street and in this neighborhood.
We're working now with Greater Cincinnati to help to reduce infant mortality in our community.
We have had for years one of the highest rates of infant mortality in the country. And what Artworks has done with us is they've said, man, what if we made the prenatal care experience more inviting for women? And it's artists and architects that we think can do that, and designers and design professionals.
I tell people that if the only thing we achieve in this city is world-class banks, a renaissance and over the Rhine, and we do not address high levels of poverty in many of our neighborhoods, young people that are growing up without the kind of guidance that we would want them to have, we fail as a city. And one of the wonderful things is that Artworks agrees with that.
Not only will they be the first organization to really plant a flag in a neighborhood and say this is something we're celebrating, even if it's off the beaten path, but they stay there through every level of, as that community evolves, no matter how the community evolves.
When you support Artworks, you get so many multiple outcomes. You create opportunities for youth, you provide job training, you help people to start a new business, and you help to create civic pride. So I love that there's all these different opportunities through the one support of Artworks.
In recent years, we've come to turn around the traditional exodus of our high school and college graduates. Folks now are staying here or have an interest in coming back. And people who have not seen our city before, who visit here, say, wow, this is an interesting place. And one of the things they see that provides interest is the group of murals and the excitement that seems to surround them.
When I was working on the Ezra Charles mural, every day people would pass by, and these were people who lived in the community, and they would always yell up to us, "You're doing an amazing job, I love what you're doing for this neighborhood."
We had these beautiful murals go up in several of our OB exam rooms, and after we had finished one of those exam rooms, but we had yet to do the other two, we found that a line was forming for that one exam room, and women really wanted to get care in the new space.
My favorite part is telling people when they see a mural, think of local teenagers, that it's kids ages 14 to 21 that paint those murals.
And now when you take a look at Main Street from above, say at Rothenberg School, and look down the corridor of Main, and you see like this 5-story James Brown, it's a lot of fun. And it's true over on Vine Street with Ezra Charles and Cincinnati Strongman and so many other murals throughout the neighborhood and the city that it just makes you smile. That can never be bad.